Hello folks, it's me again. Hi, I just want to tell you something about psychopaths, sociopaths, and narcissists. They're everywhere. They constitute 1% of the population. Now, these are not Ted Bundy type psychopaths, what chop you up in the back of a Volkswagen. These are the kind of non-violent psychopaths, sociopaths and narcissists that chop you up in the voting booth, in the Congress, in the Senate. These are the people that give subsidies to people who are so rich it's unbelievable. These are the people who want to chop up the unions. These are the people who want to stop women from having abortions, and to make sure they do it, they want to ram something up their vagina and say, "Oi, look at this picture, you're killing someone." Nice. That is control of psychopaths. Now, psychopaths, as you know, have no conscience, no care, and no compassion. Obviously, they don't have compassion because otherwise they wouldn't be trying to ram stuff up women. Women to them are second-class citizens. In fact, we're all second-class citizens to psychopaths, sociopaths and narcissists because they're only concerned with themselves. They're not concerned with everyone else. Where do we find these people? Where are they? They're in our religious organisations. They hide behind charities. They do lots of good work. But the kind of good work that they do is fooling you lot. They're fooling you. All they want to do is to look after themselves, make their own money at your expense. Now look, let's just face it. If we look at the Republicans of the past, they put us into 2 wars. Hello, let's go to war. Sorry, did you lose your arm, your leg, your face? Did your balls get blown off by an IUD or an EUD or whatever it is? Doesn't matter. You gave your life for your country. Your country is a corporation nearly. The Supreme Court, who can't be trusted to be blind like Lady Justice is, the Supreme Court is loaded with psychopaths, sociopaths, and narcissists who don't care about you, who don't act independent. They are slaves to their political ideas. So, George Bush won the election when he shouldn't have, and corporations are really people. Can you believe that shit? And now, the healthcare law is in jeopardy. We should not have health care. What we should have is a fucking pain in the arse is what we should have. And it doesn't matter because what we're going to do is we're going to put up with that. We need to give our money and devotion to the psychopaths. They demand it. We are at their feet and they are stomping on us. Get it? Stomping on us. Stomping on our rights, our privacy, our health care, our pensions, maybe the social security. We should cut all that out. Let's all be cowboys and ride the range. As long as we've got zillions in the bank, those people who are left behind would just have to fend for themselves after all. We, the rich, fended for ourselves. Therefore, everybody should fend for themselves. Everybody should be held to the same account as us. This is ridiculous. Everybody is dependent on everybody for everything. So therefore, what we need is a compassion tax, a tax which sends money back to society, and all people that represent ordinary voters must be tested to see if they can be licensed to be made representatives of the people. Now, if they turn out to be psychopaths, they should not be representing the people, should they? No, of course not. So let's find out who's a psychopath. Let's find out who really cares about the people. And the people are the voters. So we need a little understanding there. We need to understand that psychopaths, sociopaths, and narcissists are fully and absolutely responsible for controlling us with psychopathic policies. Now, you may say, how much humanity is there in any corporate policy? None. If you give the rights of a citizen to a corporation, you are bowing down to psychopathic ideals. Psychopathic ideals lead to unregulated capitalism. Unregulated capitalism leads to the destruction of all for the sake of the few. Choose what you want. You want to be a hero, or you want to be squashed, because it's on its way. Soon, especially if the Republicans get hold of the American presidency, you might as well put a gun in your mouth. Bye.